Warning, incoming game over. Warning, incoming game over.
All right, folks, that should be better. Sorry for the weird start. I don't have a welcome screen ready for like the stream starting, and I don't want to start with the intro and then just be like launched into it when nobody's ready. So it's a work in progress at the moment to build this thing up and make sure that we have a smooth situation. So we are getting started. We're going to do some World Juniors trivia here today. Welcome. I am Andrew Berkshire. This is the Game Over Network's second edition ever of working with Spark, which is a company here in Canada that's trying to build community in these sporting online spaces. We've got some World Juniors trivia today. Sorry, can you tell I worked last night? And tonight. Montreal Canadiens not doing us much favors, but what can you do? That's the life. But yeah, we're going to do some World Juniors trivia tonight. 15 questions, about 15 seconds each question to answer. The faster you answer, the higher your score. Our reigning champion is Justin from last week, where he won a Game Over skater hoodie. And there, I believe, is going to be prizes continuing as we go through here. But it's just going to be a matter of choosing what we want. So let us know in the chat if you want to have some prizes in here, what you want them to be. If you want them to be from our store, our merch store here, we got toques here. We got hoodies like Justin won. His is the Vancouver version. But let's get this going and let's start some trivia, hey? World Junior Hockey Trivia. Let's see who can win. You can join after it starts, by the way, I believe. But I'm going to start it now, so you may not be able to get all the questions. Here we go. The World Junior Championship gained notoriety due to a brawl in the 1987 tournament called A. Bloody Sunday, B. Good Friday Massacre, C. Punch Up in Piestani, or D. Rumble in the Jungle. Here we go. We've got that going. The answer is the Punch Up in Piestani. This was a very interesting event that still breeds controversy to this day between, I guess back then it was the Soviet Union, now Russia and Canada. Both sides kind of don't admit fault, and they both got ejected from the tournament, which is always fun. All right, let's continue on to the next question. Congratulations, Scott, for leading. Which one Canadian player didn't leave the bench during that brawl? Was it A. Luke Richardson, B. Pierre Turgeon, C. Glenn Wesley, or D. Mike Keane? It was indeed Pierre Turgeon. 75% of you got that correct. He famously did not leave the bench until he was pushed to by, I believe, a member of the coaching staff. And even in retirement, there was still resentment towards Pierre Turgeon for not leaving the bench during that bench clearing brawl, which is silly when you think about it, but that's hockey culture, fortunate. All right, let's move on, folks. Hunter in the lead. The first official World Juniors tournament happened in what year? This is the first official one. 1974, 1975, 1976, or 1977? It was indeed 1977. Nobody got this one. Yeah, there was the first tournament was in 1974, I believe. Might actually, yeah, 74 or 73. There were 4 unofficial tournaments before they had an official one in 77, which, you know, who knows what's official or not official. But when you look at the actual breakdowns of who won what and what the totals are, they include the unofficial ones in the official results. So, like, what's official and what's not official. The IIHF, folks. I guess it was back in the beginning. Things were a little bit more rambunctious. All right, let's see what we got here next. Is the nation that won the first 4 World Juniors tournaments was Canada, Russia, the United States, or the Soviet Union? %40 of you got it. It was indeed the Soviet Union. They won the first 4 before Canada got in there and took it seriously. Andrew Gisbrick says, at least the IHF understands what a headshot is, even if their record book doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, The NHL doesn't know a lot of things. I think the IHF also gets it right on goaltender interference, and just when somebody's in the crease, blow the whistle. Just get it out. Create a separation. Make it very black and white so players can understand. It's just easier as they adjust to it. All right. Andrew's in the lead now. All right, let's see how this goes, folks. Next question coming up. This nation has won the most gold medals at the World Juniors. Is it A, Canada, B, Russia/USSR, C, United States, or D, Finland? It is indeed Canada. 60% of you got it. Canada leads the way with, I believe it was 18 gold medals, and Russia has 13 combined with their Soviet Union, and they competed 1 year as like an unamalgamated state after the Soviet Union fell, and that they also won that year, which is pretty impressive considering. So we've got Andrew in the lead again, Hunter number 2, Alexandre number 3. Let's see how we go for next question here. Who is the all-time World Juniors point scoring leader? Is it A, Connor Bedard, B, Pavel Bure, C, Peter Forsberg, or D, Robert Reichel? It is indeed Peter Forsberg. Half of you got it. Peter Forsberg had, I believe it was 42 total points. 41 or 42 total points in the World Juniors, which is nuts in just 2 tournaments. Absolutely ridiculous what a wagon that edition of Team Sweden was, with Reichel, I believe, was there as well, and Marcus Naslund, who wasn't the player he became, but was still quite good at that time. All right, let's go for the next question. How many points did Peter Forsberg collect in 14 games? What the? Oh, okay. Sorry, I apologize. I gave the answer to this, so free question, everybody. I forgot this was in there. Is it A, 36, B, 40, C, 39, or D, 42? Everybody better pick D. Who picked A? Come on, folks. I gave you the answer by accident. I'm trying to cheat for you. C, D indeed is correct. 60% of you got it. 42 points in just 14 games for Peter Forsberg in the World Juniors. Absolutely astounding. Forsberg has the all-time single tournament point lead as well. How many points in that tournament? Was it A, 31, B, 22, C, 27, or D, 32? Hunter got it wrong, wasn't paying attention. Connor Tomlty joins us, says 42 is the answer to the universe anyways. Not Andrew's fault. It's true. Life, the universe, and everything. 31 was indeed the top single tournament point production for Peter Forsberg. 31 points in 7 games. That, like, can you even imagine seeing that kind of performance? Like, that is absolutely nuts. Next question. The highest scoring defenseman in World Junior history is A, Nicholas Lidstrom, B, Ryan Ellis, C, Peter Anderson, or D, Erik Karlsson? It's a bit of a tough one. Ryan Ellis is indeed the answer. Sorry, folks. None of you got that one. I think the toughness of the questions kind of escalates as we go on. At least that's how I kind of intended it when I was building the trivia. So, yeah, it might get a little bit rougher from here. But Ryan Ellis is indeed the all-time highest scoring defenseman in World Juniors history, which is crazy. But he's a very good player. All right, let's go on to question number 10 of 15. The top save percentage in a single tournament belongs to what goaltender? Was it Carey Price, John Gibson, Andrei Vasilevsky, or D, Devon Levi? Buffalo Sabres, still prospect, but has a lot of potential. It is indeed Devon Levi. Only one person got tricked by my Carey Price in there. Carey Price has the second highest save percentage of all time in a World Juniors tournament, but he does not indeed have the top one. Devon Levi managed to beat him on that one front. So he hasn't made it in the NHL the way Carey did, though. So he hasn't got that going for him yet. But I think Devon Levi's still got something there. He's got something to prove. I hope he makes it. I like him. I do. Andrew needs to cash out. Andrew's still in the lead. Hunter in second. Maria's climbed into third. All right, let's go to question number 11. This goaltender famously faced the most shots in a single World Junior tournament in all history. Al Montoya, A, B, Roberto Luongo, C, Benjamin Collins, or D, Denny Godla. It is indeed Benjamin Collins. Half of you got it. He faced a whack load of shots. I remember that tournament watching it. It was a while ago now, but he was an absolute rock in net. And the save percentage doesn't really make it look like it, but when you're playing on a team that's not one of the big teams, that tournament is really tough for a goaltender. And he was amazing. He was amazing. Just under fire every single game, like 40 shots every game. All right, next one. Canada won its first World Juniors gold in what year? If you were paying attention, you will know the answer to this from a question earlier. 1979, A, B, 1980, C, 1981, or D, 1982. Doing that multiple choice thing where I tell you the answer earlier, but you have to be watching. The answer is D, 1982. It took them 4 years of official World Juniors losses to the Soviet Union to figure it out and win gold in 1982. Andrew's still holding on to that league. Scott in second, or Scott moving up to third, Hunter in second. It's getting dicey here, folks. The questions get crazy. Are we ready? Next one. The first unofficial World Junior Tournament in 1974 was hosted in what city? A, Toronto, B, Stalingrad, C, Moscow, or D, Helsinki? Now I'm giving you geography. It's not even a hockey question. B is the answer, Stalingrad. Nobody got it. Like I said, it's getting tough. You're going to have to brush up on your World Juniors history this month because every week is going to be World Juniors. We're going to get into more recent years as we go closer to the beginning of the World Junior Tournament here in December. But yep, it was indeed in the friggin' USSR, Andrew. It was in the USSR, but not in Moscow. Next question. What city has hosted the World Junior Tournament the most? Was it A, Helsinki, B, Edmonton, C, Montreal, or D, Moscow? I think avid World Junior watchers will get this one. It is indeed Helsinki. They have hosted, I believe, 5 or 6 times. One of the two. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I didn't remember to write it down. But they are the most. I believe Edmonton is the next with 3. There's a couple with 3. Moscow, I believe, has 2 or 3. Montreal has 3. Yeah, Helsinki. They're the World Juniors town. Andrew holding on to the league. Hunter and Scott sticking in the top 2 and 3 spots. Next question coming up. It's the last question, so this is it for all the dice. What? Why did that say? Why did that? Okay, zoom in. Hard mode. Among players selected for the World Juniors twice or more, how many have scored over a goal per game? Is it A, 5, B, 7, C, 9, or D, 14? Over a goal per game. Everyone got it. 7. B. Yes, indeed. 7 players have scored over a goal per game in the World Juniors despite playing over 1 full tournament. Like not just 7 games, 14 games plus. That's amazing. It's quite impressive. I believe Alex Ovechkin has 18 and 18 because he played in 3 because he was a younger guy who made it as well. So our winner today is Andrew. Hunter, second place. Scott in third. Congratulations, Andrew, who happens to be a moderator for us on Game Over Montreal as well, which is awesome. Nice to see you in the top spot. Hunter, second place again. Oh, man. Well, consistency, you know? This is what I say. You can be the best overall over a long period of time, but never actually win. Ask the San Jose Sharks. So it happens. Rigged. I know you're kidding. Don't worry, man. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed your little break from work. And now you can get back at it, having a little fun with some hockey trivia. I enjoyed hanging out with you. We'll see you for the next one right here, Wednesday at noon. Every week, World Junior Championship trivia in December. It's going to get tough, so study up. See you later.